first-degree murder for the death of his wife, Suzanne. She went missing last year on Mother's Day, and her body has not been found.
Tonight, he's out on bail. His daughters walked beside him after he posted $500,000 cash to get out this afternoon.
Now we're getting a closer look at a near 130-page arrest affidavit detailing Barry's refusal to take a lie detector test and claiming scratches on his arm after Suzanne went missing were simply from a tree.
Denver 7's Megan Lopez begins our coverage tonight and look deeper into those new documents. Megan?
Surrounded by his daughters after posting a $500,000 bond, Barry Morphew was released from the Chaffee County Detention Center on Monday. He's the man accused of killing his wife Suzanne last year around Mother's Day. Her body has never been found. On the same day he was released, a roughly 130-page arrest affidavit was made public. In it, investigators lay out their case against Morphew in a timeline of events. It starts in January 2020, when they say Suzanne took, quote, clear, articulable steps to separate from and divorce her husband. Suzanne apparently told her family and friends of her intentions her husband at first denied knowing about. On May 6th, Suzanne sent a text message to Barry saying, quote, I'm done. I could care less what you're up to and have been for years. We just need to figure this out civilly. For about a year before she disappeared, Suzanne was having an affair with an old high school friend. On May 9th, her last proof of life was at 2:03 p.m. when she sent a selfie to Jeff Libler, the man she was having an affair with, and a text message a few minutes after. She didn't respond to his messages around 2:44 and 2:46 p.m., and around the same time, Barry Morphew put his phone into airplane mode. Investigators say they believe Barry, quote, took steps to dispose of evidence in Suzanne's disappearance and death, create a false alibi for himself, and stage a crime scene. Suzanne was reported missing by a neighbor on May 10th. Her bicycle was found in the woods the same day. Her helmet was found in another location, but other items she normally biked with, like her Camelback and cell phone, were at home. That same day, Barry Morphew was spotted on surveillance cameras in Broomfield, making at least 5 trips to garbage cans near a McDonald's and a hotel. Also included in the affidavit, the fact that Suzanne was secretly recording Barry with a spy pen and taking notes on her phone about their relationship, saying, quote, not safe with you, can't be trusted, and oppressive. They also found inconsistencies in Barry's story. The affidavit concluded with, quote, Barry could not control Suzanne's insistence on leaving him, and he resorted to something he has done his entire life, hunt and control Suzanne like he hunted and controlled animals. But whether this timeline or the evidence is enough to convict Barry Morphew of murder will be up to a jury to decide. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
Now, along with first-degree murder, Morphew is also charged with tampering with a body, tampering with evidence, and attempting to influence a public servant. A judge ruled last week there was enough evidence for Barry Morphew to head to trial. That's scheduled to begin on May 3rd.
Though the affidavit is 130 pages, much of the evidence presented is circumstantial. With that, we asked former Pueblo County Sheriff and current private investigator Dan Corsentino if there's room for reasonable doubt.
There's not a clear smoking gun or a tipping point in this case that the judge believes that for sure, unequivocally, the prosecution is going to get a conviction. And I think people that are going to be brought in as jurors, if I was brought in as a juror, knowing that coming in, trying to be as fair as I can, that would play very favorably to the defense side.
We should note that we have not seen all of the evidence, and there will be much more to come at trial. For now, you can read the full affidavit on thedenverchannel.com.
We drove by and the gentleman was slapping the girl.
Tonight, we're hearing new 911 recordings from a witness in Utah who reported a fight between 22-year-old Gabby Petito and her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie. Both were seen on body camera video when officers responded.